4 chefs, 3 courses, only 1 chance to win.
The combinations of ingredients, they're like a big band.
I'm sweating like an animal. I'm trying to make sure that I'm plating.
Like, let me pull your collarbone out.
Nothing happens. It's like literally a dead fish in a pan.
Here are the rules. There are 3 rounds: appetizer, entree, and dessert. Each course comes with its own basket of mystery ingredients. You must use every ingredient in the basket in some way. Also available to you are pantry and fridge. Each round is timed. When the clock runs out, our judges will critique your dish on presentation, taste, and also creativity. If your course doesn't cut it, you will not move on to the next round. You will be chopped. Chefs, please open your baskets. And your appetizers must include rainbow trout, Napa cabbage, smoked paprika, and white chocolate chips.
Ouch.
Exactly 20 minutes on the clock. Time starts now.
I want to make a saute of Napa cabbage with the smoked paprika and a white chocolate vinaigrette. I'm here to show everyone that I am a dynamite chef. I'm used to like high praise and, you know, a lot of compliments.
Immediately, I start to clean the fish because that's something that needs to be done. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, and I'm cleaning, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I decide, okay, smoked paprika is one of my ingredients. Throw that in some flour to season it and saute the fish.
I know that I'm gonna use the smoked paprika on the trout, pan sear it, and I've made white chocolate sauce in savory dishes in my career. So let's get my sauce going, because anybody can make trout. Who's gonna make white chocolate sauce with chipotle? I think it's important for me to do well today for my own personal pride. I'm a professional chef who's been doing it a long time.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna do with this stuff. Time's ticking. I noticed cornmeal. Cornmeal. I figured somehow I was gonna make cornmeal with white chocolate. The sweetness with the corn, it's a winning combination. There's literally like 200 bones. I'm praying to God that no judge gets bones on their plate.
I'm a little worried about Charlene. I feel like she spent the entire time on her fish. I'm not sure she's gonna get to her other ingredients.
I'm highly concerned about being the guy that doesn't get his meal on the plate. I panic a little bit, just go with what I have, and I start plating it up.
Adam is plating
Adam is plating?
already.
I put my pan on the fire. I throw the fish in looking to hear like some sizzle, and nothing happens. It's like literally a dead fish in a pan. I made a fundamental error by not getting my pans hot enough, and life sucks.
3, 2, 1. Time's up. Chef Adam, your appetizer is up first.
I've made a panko-crusted trout with a sweet and sour paprika, Napa cabbage, and a white chocolate vinaigrette.
Next, Chef Charlene.
I have a smoked paprika roasted trout with Napa cabbage and white chocolate sauce.
Next, we have Chef Matt.
Today you have a pan-seared rainbow trout with a warm cabbage and bacon salad and a white chocolate corn puree.
Finally, Chef Rick.
Being from Woodstock, I made a dish called Misty Mountain Trout. We're in the mountains, full of rock and roll, and I decided to just do what I do best. Big flavors, big pieces. I want you to open your mouth really wide when you eat my food.
Whose dish is on the chopping block?
Well, Adam, it seemed like today your nervousness got in your way. You actually forgot some of the basics. The cabbage was over-vinegared, and I think the white chocolate just threw you for a loop. We had to chop you.
I agree. Thank you so much.
You're on to the entree. Please open your baskets. And the mandatory ingredients are quail, escarole, chocolate-covered raisins, and coconut. You will have 30 minutes this time. Clock starts now.
I see quails, and I immediately think of my signature dish, which is jerk chicken, coconut with peas and rice and braised greens. The first thing I want to do is make my jerk dry rub, so I get allspice, cayenne, and nutmeg, cinnamon.
I'm gonna make a savory bread pudding. Let's get some shallots in there, let's get some sage. And then I was like, okay, I could put the chocolate-covered raisins because bread pudding could easily carry something that's sweet.
I'm planning on making some sort of char-grilled quail with a white bean and escarole ragu. I figured I'd go with a little simple orange zest, a little bit of orange juice, olive oil, salt, and pepper.
Come on, escarole. I add a little olive oil, plenty of salt and pepper because they're bitter, and a lid with some weight. In the Caribbean, they call that smothered greens.
I get the liquid out and then have the brilliant idea that maybe this might be good in an escarole ragu. So I throw half of the liquid into the ragu and half of the liquid into my sauce pot.
This thing. I'm like, let me pull your collarbone out. Just work with me here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step away. Chef Charlene.
Well, I made roasted quail with a savory bread pudding. I also made a coconut sauce to go with that.
Next, we have Chef Matt.
Today you'll be eating a char-grilled quail, a coconut and orange gastrique with a white bean and escarole ragu.
Finally, Chef Rick.
I made jerk quail, coconut peas and rice, and some smothered greens. Nice Jamaican cookout dinner.
Whose dish is on the chopping block? Chef Charlene, you have been chopped.
Charlene, if this were a competition based purely on innovation and creativity, I think you would have won. Unfortunately, an egregious technical error in undercooking your quail led us to the conclusion that we had to chop you.
You're staring down one remaining competitor as you both wonder what's inside the baskets for the dessert round. Please open them up. And you must use papaya, rice crackers, sake, and the cheese known as Jura Urguel. You will have 30 minutes. Time starts now.
I grab a whole bunch of sweetening ingredients. I figured I was gonna make some sort of papaya compote with some sort of sake sauce. I'm absolutely flying by the seat of my pants.
The combinations of ingredients, they're like a big band. Rice crackers are like, who's this guy in the band? Is this like a fiddle player? Is this Johnny Rotten coming to sing in a country band? I'm thinking grind them up, make a tart. And I know that I can make a good papaya curd with a little bit of orange and lime and lemon. That's my goal.
The cheese tastes a little bit like foot, so I figured, you know, this and the papaya, I'm in trouble because there's 2 feet-flavored ingredients. So I throw the rice crackers in the food processor. I take my cheese and I grate that into the bowl with some melted butter. I'm thinking maybe the cheese would melt and bring the crumbs together and make something crispy.
I open the oven and the rice crackers are not setting as a crust. Not quite. Immediately, my brain goes into plan B, crumb topping, but I was disappointed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step away. Chef Matt.
Today I made a papaya and apple compote with a rice cracker and cheese crumble and a sake berry jam reduction.
Next, Chef Rick.
I made a toasted papaya and raw milk cheese tart with a little papaya curd, sake and papaya coulis, and some mascarpone. And there's also rice cracker crumble.
So, whose dish is on the chopping block?
Brother.
Chef Matt, you have been chopped.
We just thought you were a spectacular cook. Today, we felt that a lot of that stuff was great, and it was there, but some of the focus wasn't apparent. Our dessert was sort of a warm fruit salad, and the first course with the peppers was just not very professional, even though there was some real nice innovation in the polenta. So for that reason, we had to chop you.
Thank you, chefs.
And that means, Chef Rick, that you are going home with $10,000. Rock and roll.